today's one of those trips that I'm gonna share with you guys and let you know the exact route that we did take. But what we ended up doing is we started off and headed up Bogus Basin Road, and it's a really, really switchbacky road. And then I've never continued on past that. And so the initial plan was to continue on past that, and there was a hike I wanted to do. But since we weren't sure if that road was gonna be open, if the trail was gonna be open, we decided let's keep on continuing and seeing what else is out there. So as we continue past Bogus Basin Road, we hit a dirt road that's called Harris Creek Summit Trail. And this is gonna wind us all through the forest and climb up into the mountains. From there, what we ended up doing was this trail connected to Harris Creek Road, and we followed that all the way down into Horseshoe Bend, where Huckleberry Soft Serve is waiting for us. And back we are. So I can't wait to share this ride with you guys, and I would love to hear what is it about the rides you enjoy watching. But this was a cool trip, just kind of starting to like push the boundaries with getting a little more in the backcountry and seeing what it's all about, and just kind of going through the checklists of the things that we need to have and get prepared for. And yeah, it was a good time. So let's get to it. We're not exactly city folk. This is the most city I have ever lived in. But we're not exactly rugged backcountry people either. So I know that we have a lot to learn, but that's kind of the fun of living out here. This is our first ride really getting to take the KLR into some new backcountry territory. And while this ride is not anything extreme, it's really tame, it does get you out there. And living on a 35-acre farm, it never required a whole lot of backcountry knowledge. We'd have the occasional mountain lion and bobcat and coyotes and all of that, but real mountains don't exist in Connecticut. Nor does backcountry dual sporting exist in Connecticut. Love to hear from you all, because I think viewers tend to have the best experiences and knowledge. What are some of your must-have items when it comes to backcountry dual sporting rides? Any tips, any gear, any suggestions? We'd love to hear them in the comments so that we can be as prepared as possible as we get more intense with these rides.
It's like crazy to think that like you ski down that on a ski bike.
Yeah.
Or skis or snowboards or whatever. It's 40 degrees out. Are you putting this on?
Yeah. By the time we hit the top of the mountain, the temperature had dropped a good bit. Now this side of the mountain always feels a bit cooler, and today, only being in the 70s, the temperature dropping down into the 60s or maybe even high 50s, it's starting to feel a bit chilly.
That jacket's not going to do much for you, I don't think.
As we keep heading north, the road turns to dirt and then eventually gets narrower and narrower. We're currently around 6,000 feet elevation and slowly climbing up to 6,400 feet elevation. can see the Sawtooth Mountains out there. They look badass. While we still have a little trace of snow on the mountains left up here, I looked off to the right and could see the Sawtooth Mountains just covered in snow.
Yeah, so this road that we're going down is going to go down and then back right underneath us. Cool to find a spot to sit right here.
Just after viewing the Sawtooths, we decided to try to find a place to pull off and have some lunch because we figured we're probably at the highest point of elevation, and this is probably where the best views are going to be.
This road is really good.
Alright, I'm gonna get off. That's what I was gonna check out. Sing me a bear song. This tree is kind of blocking them. Enjoy the sounds. Oh, it's so gorgeous. It smells like, smells so good. Wildflowers. Always obsessed. Sawtooths. How's your view over there?
Coolest jump ever. Natural, like.
No squished sandwiches.
Hurry up and eat before the bears come. Go left and it takes you to Horseshoe Bend. And then come back to the highway.
Takes you down like Banks Loman, like that road.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't mind taking this to the end and then deciding from there.
Well, if we take this to the end, we're going there. Otherwise, we're turning back.
Yeah, it just doesn't look like it was that far, is it?
It's probably like halfway there on this dirt road.
Yeah, I don't.
See, we're like,
Whatever.
that's bogus to where we're at.
Let's do it.
But I just, well, we have,
Well, do you have gas?
gas, so.
If you have gas.
I guess it doesn't. I think there's like towns on there anyway.
I don't really think so. What do you got for gas?
I have like.
Okay, I feel like we haven't even written that much. Y'all, can we just say thank you, Onyx? Onyx does not sponsor this. I don't have a single sponsor, but hey, if they ever wanted to, I am down because we downloaded Onyx Off-Road and it has been eye-opening to see everything that is available to us here in Idaho. And then I went and I downloaded the Onyx hiking app, And that gives us access to all the hikes and all the mountain biking out here. And so between the two maps, they show different things. And we've been able to just see everything that's accessible to us, and it's just been incredible. As we start heading further down the road, we noticed this massive granite rock off to the left and decided to turn around and check it out because we just saw a quick glimpse of it, but it seemed like there could have been a really good view here. And had we not been looking, we totally would have missed this.
That should have been lunch spot.
And then off in the distance, that's Sugarloaf Rock. Sugarloaf Rock is a pretty well-known landmark here in Boise, but if you weren't paying attention, you would not have even known it was there.
Get on before I leave you. What?
Big elk prints.
Elk?
Yeah. I want to see elk. If he's out here, you probably see one at some point in the evening.
Oh yeah.
He's so sick.
Keep going straight for about an hour.
About an hour? All right, thanks.
From here, the road winds through classic Boise backcountry. Tight, narrow dirt trails, fresh pines, granite boulders, and patches of wildflowers. For the next few miles, it's just quiet forest, rocky outcrops, and clean mountain air. As we start to drop back down in elevation, you start to see layers and layers of mountains. It's kind of that little slice of paradise that you can only find off the main roads.
Cheese.
So we're just continuing down in elevation, and on our left there's just a little stream of water, and it's pretty cool to see the further we get down this road how much water collects and how green everything gets alongside the stream.
I wonder what that was.
This is the Harris Creek Toll Gate, and it's a historical landmark in Idaho's backcountry here. So the story behind this is that this toll gate was created as part of a privately constructed road that was built by Felix Harris in 1863. And there was a lot of travel and commerce that happened during the gold rush era where this road was essential. So this toll gate was actually operated directly from the front porch of someone's house during the busy times. And they say that the toll collections could reach up to $1,000 a day. Thanks for hanging out with us today on this little backcountry adventure. I'm gonna shamelessly ask you to go ahead and hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and even hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the next adventure. We've got a lot more riding and exploring to do here, and we're stoked to have you here with us. And if I'm being honest, if just one person's enjoying this content, it makes these hours of editing that much more worth it for me. So if you've enjoyed seeing the Idaho backcountry, I'm gonna shamelessly ask you right now to hit that subscribe button, and I'm gonna go enjoy my huckleberry ice cream. Till next time, guys.
Sucks.